Welcome to Washington Softball Stadium, where it is tournament time on this sunny Saturday morning. The Demons are hosts of the Eddie Jones Invitational Tournament today, and will play the first of two games this morning against Highland. This is Washington Softball here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. I'm Jack Knowlton, welcoming you into the pregame show presented by the Ann C. Williams Agency of Farm Bureau Financial Services here in Washington. The Demons will take on the Huskies here in just a couple of minutes. They're getting warmed up in defense right now. They will play West Burlington in the second game of their tournament at 12:30, which will also be streamed right here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. We've got Albia, Assumption, Davenport West also down here in Washington here today. So a fun test coming up for the Demons against Highland. We'll touch on them in just a minute. But for Washington, today will be about refocusing after they claimed their Southeast Conference title here in 2013. But it's a different test here today with a couple of non-conference tests, starting with Highland, who come in with an 8-8 record as we take a look at their starting lineup with the leadoff hitter, Cameron Fink, coming up to bat. Lily Barry will be up after her. Selena Bell, Kenzie Russ, Adley Sweeting, Jocelyn Protzman, Maya Singbell will hit 7th. Caitlin Faman will hit 8th, and in the 9 spot, batting will be Casey Schnobelen. Addison Protzman is the flex player for Highland, as that one's chopped quickly toward Natalie Hartman. The throw over is in time for a quick out, number 1 for Colby Griner, who is in the circle for Washington.
Second baseman, number 27, Lily Barre.
That'll bring up Lily Barre. Second baseman for this Highland team. Facing off against one of the best pitchers in all of Class 3, Colby Griner. Has had an outstanding season for Washington. Barre hitting .269 on the year. The senior does lead this team with a pair of home runs. One of just a couple of Highland players to have a home run this year. 13 hits as well. A good hitter looking to get things started, but takes or swings at strike 2. One-two to Barre. Hits that one back toward Hartman. It's off for glove. Bounces, though, to Leighton Salazar, but cannot make the throw in time. So one run, or one base runner aboard for the Huskies.
Now batting left fielder, number 1, Sienna Bell.
Sienna Bell, the 8th grader, up to bat. Takes that one outside for ball 1. Bell hitting .308, just her 9th appearance of the season. Has 4 hits, 1 triple on the year, so can make some good contact on it. And chance to advance a base runner with 1 away against Colby Griner. Bell will play out in center when the Huskies take the field. Take a look at Washington's lineup when they come up to bat. Infield in for the Demons. Bell showed bunt, pulled it back for ball 2. Takes that, another low pitch for strike 2. A couple of good pitches for Colby Griner in this outing. That one high, and a full count coming to Bell. Griner last got a win a couple of games ago against Mount Pleasant. Washington won that one 19-5. Part of a 2-game sweep. Won the second 8-0. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Bell hesitated in that one.
20, Kinsey Roosh.
That'll bring Kenzie Roosh up to bat. Playing short for Highland. Nice strikeout there for Griner. Just off speed. Got Bell totally mistimed. Roosh takes the swing at the first pitch for strike one. Roosh comes in hitting .414, 12 hits on the season. Looks to bunt, pops it straight up, and it's caught by Olivia Anderson, and that will retire the side. So one hit allowed, but no runs come across. We will go to the bottom of the third, bringing up the Washington hitters here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. At Wolf Floral, you'll find everything you need to spruce up your summer. Located on the southeast corner of the Washington Square, we've got you covered from small gift items to the finest floral arrangements around. Wolf Floral, unique by choice, not by chance.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
So the Demons, the hosts of this tournament here on this beautiful Saturday, will come up to bat for the first time. They are facing a couple of non-conference tests after wrapping up their first Southeast Conference title since 2013. They defeated Fairfield a couple of nights ago, so have to refocus a little bit, get locked in as we take a look at their starting lineup. It's the usual suspects to lead things off. Leighton Salazar, Ella Griner, and Colby Griner will come up to bat after her. Olivia Anderson batting fourth. Bella Salazar will bat fifth. Hallie Cutterback batting sixth. Mackenzie Messer seventh. Natalie Hartman batting eighth. And Kayla Gerdish batting ninth for the Demons, their usual lineup. They've run the same starting nine for pretty much the whole season. And Leighton Salazar leads things off. She has been one of the most elite hitters in all of the state. She leads Class 3 with 53 hits coming in. Chance to add to that tally. She's been a safe bet to do so. Had a nice outing, 2 of 3 in Washington's 5-3 win over Central Lee 2 games ago. Hits that one down the left side, foul. Battling an early 0-2 count to the pitcher, Jocelyn Protzman. Protzman, her first start, has 3 appearances in relief. A big moment against a very good Washington team offensively. Protzman's only pitched a few innings. Highland's most consistent starter is Estella Bowman. Jillian Stransky, also a featured starter for the Huskies. We'll see if either of them maybe come in relief as this game goes along. Highland had a good outing in their last game. It was senior night for them. Lost to Muscatine 6-5. Louisa Muscatine, excuse me. The 1-2 and a swing and a miss for Salazar. So a good first out for Protzman. Getting one of the best hitters in the state out. Now we'll face another good one in Ella Griner. Griner hitting .429. Also leads this Washington team with 15 walks. Just a smart player in the batter's box when she steps up. Takes that one outside for ball 1. Another pitch outside, an early 2-0 count to Greiner. See what that does for Protzman's confidence if she can start the game with a 3-up, 3-down inning. It'll be a early win for the Huskies. This trio of leadoff hitters, Colby Greiner, Ella Greiner, and Leighton Salazar, as good as any. Ella Greiner now up 3-0. And we'll take it. Ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk. And Washington has its first base runner aboard with Colby Greiner coming up. With 3 of 4 in the Demons' last game, that 15-2 SEC clinching win over Fairfield. Greiner also went 4 for 4 with a double and a home run against Mount Pleasant. She can drive the ball deep. Is tied with Olivia Anderson with 2 home runs on the season. The 1-0 chops that one straight back for a foul, and there's one strike aboard. And of course, Colby can do plenty of damage in the circle as well as the pitcher. The Demons will need a good start from her. Olivia Anderson, the co-home run leader, is on deck for Washington. Here's the 1-1. Swings and bloops that one over the head of the second baseman. It'll drop for a base hit. So 2 aboard with Olivia Anderson up.
Now batting the catcher, number 10, Olivia Anderson.
Anderson hitting .373, 31 hits on the year for her, leads this teamers. One behind, rather, Leighton Salazar with 8 doubles. Mentioned those 2 home runs. She's driven 23 runs in and has impressively struck out just once. Testament to these Washington hitters. Protzman just taking a fresh bag of rosin from her coach, getting ready to face Anderson. Big moment here with just 1 away and 2 aboard, or 2 on base for Washington. Anderson, senior, spent this season playing catcher, talented infielder for the Demons. Takes that one inside for strike 1. This is a Washington team with so much experience. Ella Greiner and Colby Greiner have their fair share. Anderson as well. Hits that one foul. The 0-2 popped up toward short. Underneath it is Roosh, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Bella Salazar, the first baseman.
Number 14, Bella Salazar.
Bella Salazar hitting .382, her 27th start of the year, along with the rest of this Washington lineup. That one inside for ball 1. Salazar, another experienced player, senior for this Demons team, can do some damage in the circle herself. Nice pitch there for strike 1. Protzman deals that one high. This is a Highland team that though they have an 8-8 record, have hung tough in some games. I mentioned that Louisa Muscatine loss on senior night. They're number 2 in Class 2. They've just shown they're not afraid to go the distance with teams ranked highly in the state, as Salazar pops that one again towards short. Underneath it again is Roosh, and so a good first inning for the Huskies. They strand 2 base runners. We'll head to the second inning. Still tied at 0-0 between Washington and Highland.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
The Husky Bats come up once again to start the second inning. Still a 0-0 ball game here between Washington and Highland.
Leading off the catcher, number 22, Adley Sweeting.
Adley Sweeting, the catcher, and the 5-hitter for Highland coming up. Sweeting, one of the better hitters in this Highland rotation. She's just an 8th grader, but 36 plate appearances this year, hitting .222. 3 doubles on the season for her. That is the most on this Husky team. First pitch in the dirt coming from Colby Griner. This Highland team, mentioned their 8-8 record. They are relatively young. Number of freshmen, a few 8th graders. Sienna Bell, who came up to bat 3rd in the first inning, is one of them. That one rolled in foul territory first, so we'll do it again with a 1-1 count. You have Sweeting, Casey Schneiblen, who's the 9-hitter. The designated player is just a freshman. That one popped up, goes over the fence behind home plate. That one popped up again towards short. Leighton Salazar right underneath it, and there's one away for the Demons.
Now batting the pitcher, number 5, Jocelyn Potsman.
That'll bring up Jocelyn Potsman, who had a nice first inning, getting the leadoff hitters out with no runs allowed. Potsman, another one, just a freshman. He's only appeared in 4 of the 12 log games this year for Highland. A pitch just outside of the zone from Colby Griner. So being trusted in a big moment here, Potsman. And the lefty makes something happen with one away. Thought about the slap hit. Instead takes it inside, and it's 2-0. Infield in. Another pitch low, and it's a 3-0 count to Jocelyn Potsman. Maya Singbile will come up after Potsman, and a 4-pitch walk to her. First walk of the game for Colby Griner.
Now batting the third baseman, number 29, Maya Singbile.
He doesn't walk too many batters, Griner. Ranks 3rd in all of Class 3 in opponent batting average against her.
Ella Schlaball.
So Maya Singbile will come up. Ella Schlaubaugh is pinch running, another 8th grader. Singbile shows bunt, lays it down nicely. Hartman makes the throw over to third, but it's bobbled, and the runners will advance. Everybody's safe. So Singbile reaches first on a bunt. Nicely timed that time. Hartman made a good throw over, but Bella Salazar unable to reel it into her glove. So an error for the Demons. There are 2 aboard with 1 out. Caitlin Thoman up. She shows bunt. The 1-0. She drops that down. Colby Greiner throws it over to Salazar, and they do get the runner out that time, but the other 2 runners advance to second and third. So a chance here for the 9-hitter, Casey Schneiblen. Schneiblen, the designated player, not in the field for Highland, but big opportunity to add some runs from the plate. Hitting .226 on the year. First pitch outside for ball 1. Leadoff hitter Cameron Frink will come back up. She grounded out in the first inning if we get there. Hartman is cheating in a little bit as that pitch low for ball number 2. We've had the infield cheating in a few times for Washington in these first 2 innings, but Highland doing a really good job laying some quality bunts down. Opportunity to take what would be a confidence-building lead for the visiting Huskies. And a 3-0 count now to Schneblin. And a 4-pitch walk. So the bases are loaded with 2 away.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Cameron Fink.
Cameron Fink comes back up. Olivia Anderson coming over to chat with Colby Greiner. 2-out jam. 2 4-pitch walks in this inning, along with some well-timed bunts, have the bases loaded for Highland. The first one to Fink is low again for ball 1. Greiner just trying to get some of that command back. Get some of those pitches higher up in the zone. The 1-0. That one low, but in the zone for strike 1. The 1-1 with 2 away. Hit hard towards short. It gets by Salazar. 1 run will come aboard, and the rest of the runners will hold, but it's a 1-0 lead. And the base is still loaded for Highland.
Now batting the second baseman, number 27, Lily Barre.
So an RBI single for Fink. Lily Barre will come up. She blooped one into left center, or right center rather. Got a base hit in the first inning. Leighton Salazar, a surefire shortstop for Washington, just unable to get her glove to that. It was hit hard enough by Fink. So the center fielder does her job. Can Barre continue a 2-out rally with the bases loaded? Take strike 1. Nice pitch. That time by Greiner. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Colby Griner trying to get dialed in, limit the damage to just 1 run. It'd still be a decent showing for Washington if they can keep all 3 runners stranded. Facing the better part of this Highland order. That one upstairs for ball 1. Sienna Bell, one of these 8th graders for Highland, will come up next. She struck out swinging in the first inning. Colby Griner looking to ensure she stays in the dugout. That one's popped up over the Highland dugout along the third base line. One, two again. Colby Griner, just a sophomore, has improved so much in her second season. Here's the pitch. Well taken that time by Barre, and we're at a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Here's a 2-2. Fouled straight back. Lily Barre, second baseman, senior infielder, trying to make something happen. Hits that one hard down the left side, but foul. Barre, 7 hits on the year for her, 269 our batting average. She has driven in a team high 11 runs. Has a chance to add to that in a big way here. This middle part of the order has been good all year for the visiting Huskies. Emily Sweeting, the 5-hitter, been their best hitter. That one's hard hit into left in foul territory. Unable to get to it was Mackenzie Messer, but we'll do it again with the bases loaded. Good contact here for Barre. Trying to fight in this at-bat. Colby Griner trying to do her best to get out of it. It's a rare experienced hitter and a group of youngsters for Highland. Can Barre add to the lead? The 2-2 again. Inside for ball 3. Payoff pitch coming. 1-0 lead for Highland. 3 on base with 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside for ball 4. So that will walk in a run. And it's 2-0 Huskies. So Sienna Bell will come back up.
Now batting left fielder, number 1, Sienna Bell.
First pitch to Bell is high for ball 1. Niner will just have to bounce back in that one. These Highland hitters have done a good job fighting in some of these at-bats, making decent contact, fouling a few pitches off. Bell watches that one. A heater down the middle for strike 1. The infield again cheating in. Go back to that error when Maya Singbile was up. That throw over to first on the bunt being mishandled. Let's help set up what Highland is hoping is an even bigger inning. Still a chance to strand 3 runners for Washington. The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard, but straight back. Here's the 2-2. Slap toward Salazar. She tries to throw home, not in time, and a third run will come across the board, and everybody's safe again. Highland continuing to make just decent contact and with some good base running.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20, Kinsey Rush.
Everyone's safe on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Kinsey Rush. Excuse me. And Rush takes ball one. Takes that one inside for strike one. Kinsey Rush flew out to the catcher, Olivia Anderson, to end inning number one. And a different story here and a chance for the Huskies to bat around potentially. With Ashley Sweeting on deck. Here's the 2-1 to Rush. Takes that one high and inside for ball three. Big swing and a miss for strike two to Kinsey Rush. Rush hitting .414, another 8th grade member of this Highland team, but has shown some real strong potential and will reach base on another walk. And that is 2 runs that have been walked in for Colby Griner. Anderson and Washington coach Ben Oberman, as well as the infield, going to have a conversation. It's a 4-0 Highland lead. Both teams having a discussion here. It's been a little bit of a struggle for Colby Griner to get command of this zone. Last few batters have all started with a ball, and getting down early in those counts can be really damaging. Highland has been opportunistic here in this second inning. This is a team coming off of some good momentum. Highland, that 6-5 loss was to a really good Louisa Muscatine team, and they had 3 wins in their last 4 before that. Pair over Hillcrest Academy, beat Columbus as well. Fell the Lone Tree, but that was just a 7-5 loss, so they hang around in games they don't win and are a capable team. There's a first pitch strike. And another one, a swing and a miss that time for Adley Sweeting, who led off this inning. Huskies have batted around. 3 runners on. 2 outs and an 0-2 count. That one hit hard, but foul. Do the 0-2 again. Nice response right away from Griner. See if she can get the batter out. The 0-2 check swing. Did she go? She did, and that will end the inning. But 4 come aboard for Highland, and it's an early hole for Washington. Their batters will come up in just a second here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
Here at the Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Give me a
Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Did you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Wow, virgin. Yes.
We talk on all over the world.
Out of There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that? Cold.
Cold. It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page. Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Summer is here, and Fairway's got you covered all baseball and softball season long. With a large variety and low prices, Fairway is the easy home run choice for all your grocery needs. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
So it's the Washington Bats that will have to get the Demons back into this game after falling in a 4-0 hole in the top of the second. Allie Cuddeback will come up first to deal. It was a good first inning for the Highland pitcher Jocelyn Protzman. Just one hit, no runs came aboard. Still this Washington team, of course, very capable from the plate, up and down the lineup. Cuddeback trying to get things going, but a big swing and a miss for strike one. Cuddeback, a senior, pitches and plays in the outfield for Washington. She is over and right today. Fouled that one straight back. Hitting .276 on the season. Went 2 of 3 in Washington's last game. That 15-2 win over Fairfield that clinched the conference. Hits that one hard down the left side, but it's foul. So an 0-2 count. Mackenzie Messer and Natalie Hartman, the 7 and 8 hitters, will come up after Cuddeback. 21 hits on the season for the senior. Having a good year. This is last hurrah for so many of these really good longtime Washington players. That one gets past the Highland catcher Adley Sweeting. Cuddeback hoping to end this season on a high. They already got a conference title. She hits that one hard into left center, and it'll get down for a base hit. Cuddeback thought about 2. And an errant throw will let her advance. It rolls all the way to the wall behind first, and Cuddeback is going to cruise all the way into third. So what looked like a single ended up being 2 extra bases for Hallie Cuddeback.
That's Mackenzie Messer.
It was just a mistimed throw that ended up rolling past the second baseman, and Cuddeback saw it, advanced, and first baseman there, Protzman, was unable to collect it, rolled all the way to the wall, the bullpen back there behind the Washington dugout. So Cuddeback at third with no one out. That'll bring up the left fielder, Mackenzie Messer. He's on the opposite end of her career to Cuddeback, just a freshman, hitting .246 on the year, but has started every game for Washington. 719 OPS, that's a decent mark for her toward the end of this Washington order. Watches that inside for strike one. It's 2-1. Cuddeback on third, leadoff hitter doing her job, trying to get Washington back into this ball game after going down 4-0. Here's the 2-1. Popped up into right underneath it, and making the catch is Thoman, but Cuddeback will tag and score with no throw, so Washington makes it a 4-1 game.
Now batting the third baseman, number 7, Natalie Hartman.
So the sacrifice fly working out for the Demons. That'll bring out up Natalie Hartman, the third baseman. And busy in the field with a couple of hard-hit ground balls her way. Try and get some revenge at the plate, but watches that for strike one. Nice off-speed pitch that time for Protzman. Hartman, another younger member of this Washington team, a freshman herself, hitting .220 on the season. Has 13 hits to her name this year. Three of those hits have been for extra bases. So some power in her bat. The 1-0 is popped up to the left side. Trotting over and making the catch is the shortstop Roosh. And there are two away.
Now batting the second baseman, number 16, Kalia Gertis.
That'll bring up Kalia Gertis. Gertis hitting .267, making her 8th start of the season. Hits that one hard, bobbled at first, but over and able to complete the out is Protzman, and we will go, or Protzman rather, and we will go to the third inning. Oh, excuse me, she was called safe. I thought Protzman trotted over and tagged the base in time, but a little bit too casual. So I take it back with two away, a runner on first for Washington. And back to the top of the order with Leighton Salazar. Salazar struck out to start this game. Felt like a big first out for Jocelyn Protzman's momentum. She takes that pitch high, runner goes, throw not in time, so Gertis steals second. Going back to that, it felt like a big first out for Jocelyn Protzman, getting that strikeout for Leighton Salazar. Such a consistent hitter for Washington. Protzman did walk the next batter, Ella Griner, before Colby Griner blooped one into right center for a base hit, but two flyouts ended the inning. Protzman looking to have a similarly productive outing, just surrendering the one run. See if Salazar can make something happen. Hits another one hard down the left side. 2-2 count to Salazar. Here's the 2-2. That one hit hard, but still stays foul. Good contact for Leighton Salazar. Right-handed hitter has so many records for this Washington team. Mentioned the hits already. She leads this team in singles, doubles. 543 average. She's been above 500 for most of her career. Watches that one for ball three. Be another big out for Jocelyn Protzman if she can get it. Salazar trying to deny her. The 3-2. Hit hard right back up the middle. Gertis will come around from third and score with no throw. And it's a 4-2 game. So Leighton Salazar doing what she does best.
Now batting center fielder, number 9, Ella Griner.
She reaches base. That brings up Ella Griner, who walked in the first. So Washington cutting the Highland lead in half. It's not a Demons team that is going to roll over or go down quietly with any early deficit. Can Ella Griner keep the two-out rally going? A runner goes. The throw over, not in time. And Salazar is safe at second. Two stolen bases in this inning for Washington. The 0-1 coming to Ella Greiner. Takes that inside for strike 2. Nice pitch that time from Protzman. Here's the 0-2. Went outside for ball 1. Nice catch there by Adley Sweeting. That was a bit of a wayward pitch. That got away from her. Would have allowed Salazar to trot over to third. First game of this Eddie Jones Memorial Tournament. Highland with a 4-2 lead on Washington. Another pitch high and outside. They'll bring it to a 2-2 count against Ella Greiner. Another senior. This Washington team might not seem as impressive when you talk about Leighton Salazar's average coming above 500, but Ella Greiner's hitting .429 herself. Watches that one inside for ball 3. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard, straight backwards. We'll do it again. Greiner has just been such an elite member of this Washington team, along with Leighton Salazar. Hit .453 last season. Check swing. Salazar will slide into third, and Ella Greiner did not come around, so the player with the most walks in this Washington team has now done it twice in consecutive innings. Just a really smart player in the batter's box, Ella Greiner. You can see there, thought about swinging, check swing, didn't go. And that'll bring up Colby Greiner. Fewer walks, but plenty of power for Colby. Watches that one inside for strike 1. Ella Greiner stole second on the pitch, so there are runners on second and third with 2 outs. Colby Greiner pops that one up to shallow right, and making the catch is Thoman, and that will retire the side. So 2 runners come aboard. Washington cuts the Highland lead in half. A chance for the Huskies to add to it as we head to the top of the third on the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
Breaking news.
Are you looking for a sports show with intensity?
And we'll see you in court, Mark Cuban, you broke bum.
Are you looking for a sports show with passion?
Moment of silence for the name Wells Fargo Arena.
And are you looking for a sports show with whatever this is?
And today we are counting down Justin Bieber's top 10 girlfriends. That's right.
Make sure to check out Andy and Hunter every Thursday on Prep Sports Plus, breaking down all the high school sports from across the Southeast Iowa region, talking about all your favorite schools such as Washington, Mount Pleasant, Fairfield, Waco, Winfield Mount Union, Pekin, and so much more. Make sure to check out Prep Sports Plus every Thursday at noon on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Your adventure starts here. Capper Auto Group, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram will get you ready in style. Meet with our friendly and experienced team to find a vehicle that gets you on the road, and rely on our service shop to keep you there. Capper Auto Group. See yourself the Capper experience.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
Back here at Washington Softball Stadium, first game of the Eddie Jones Memorial Tournament, and it is the Highland Huskies in town for it with a 4-2 lead. And coming back up to bat, the Demons cut that lead in half in the last half inning. So Colby Greiner looking for a cleaner one here to start the third, and gets a swing and a miss from the Highland pitcher, Jocelyn Protzman, who walked in the second inning. Leading off back-to-back innings, or rather Adley Sweeting, who is the 5 hitter, led off the second, but Protzman taking her second AB here. Has a 1-1 count. Washington will play West Burlington in the second game of this tournament at 12:30. That'll also be here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. Now a 1-2 count to Protzman. Infield in again for Washington. And a swing and a miss. And a first strikeout, or a second strikeout of the game, rather, for Colby Greiner.
Now batting the third baseman, number 29, Maya Singbile.
A better start. Saw her go down 1-0 in a few counts as Highland batted around in that second inning. Was able to get up. Got Protzman down 0-1 and really never was able to battle back. See if Maya Singbile can have better luck. She reached first in the second on an error. It was a good bunt laid down by her with a couple of base runners on, and the throw over from Hartman was bobbled and dropped by the first baseman, Bella Salazar. That allowed Singbile to be safe on the bunt and advance the runners. She's up 2-0 against Colby Greiner. Make that 3-0. So it's the sophomore pitcher having to battle back. That one inside for ball 4. So another 4-pitch walk. That is the third of the game given up by Greiner.
Now batting the right fielder, number 8, Caitlin Thoman.
That'll bring up Caitlin Thoman. Right fielder grounded out to first base. In her first at-bat in the second, shows bunt. Pulls it back for strike 1. Thoman slaps that one toward Greiner. She pinned it to the ground and made the throw over to first. That will advance the runner. But there are 2 away.
Now batting the designated player, number 9, Casey Schneblin.
Nice play there by Greiner. Just to get her glove on the ball. Didn't make the catch, but pinned it right in front of her. Made the throw pretty easy. Runner on second, 2 away. Casey Schneblin, the 9-hitter, designated player, not in the field. It's Addison Protzman, who's playing over at third base. Second pitch low, and it's a 2-0 count to Schneblin. Correction there, Addison Protzman actually playing first for the visiting Huskies. That one fouled down the third baseline. Schneblin, the 9-hitter for Highland. 7 hits on the year for her. Appeared in started every single game for this Huskies team. Watches that one high for ball 3. The leadoff hitter, Cameron Fink, will come up to bat next if Schneblin can reach base. 3-1 count is high for ball 4, and that will bring Fink up as Schneblin walks.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Cameron
Olivia
Fink.
Anderson going to have a quick chat as she makes an exchange with Colby Greiner. Greiner has walked the most batters among this Washington rotation, 34 coming into the year. Isabella Salazar has walked 25 batters. It's also Greiner with the most strikeouts, has 75 coming into this game, 2 today so far, as Fink fouls that one back. Fink grounded out in the first inning, singled in the second. That brought in one of these 4 Highland runs. It's been a better third inning, but that dropped strike will allow the runners to advance. So runners at second and third now with 2 away. We saw Highland able to rally with 2 outs and the bases loaded in the second. Can they do the same in the third? Greiner hoping to get out of the jam with no runs allowed. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard, but foul down the first baseline. Big opportunity here for Greiner. The 1-2. Fouled straight back. Singbile is the runner at third. Caitlin Thelman is at second. The 1-2. Check swing. And she went, and that will retire the side. So no runs given up. 2 stranded for Highland. Washington looking to cut into the 4-2 deficit when we come back.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Wolf Floral, you'll find everything you need to spruce up your summer. Located on the southeast corner of the Washington Square, we've got you covered from small gift items to the finest floral arrangements around. Wolf Floral, unique by choice, not by chance.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
Washington trailing Highland 4-2 here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. The Demon bats back up. Olivia Anderson, the catcher, will lead things off. He's had a couple of good outings recently, went 2 of 3 2 games ago in that Washington win over Central Lee. Went 4 for 4 in that 19-5 victory over Mount Pleasant. Gets things started with a hard hit foul ball straight back over home plate. Anderson hitting .373 on the year. Started every single game, the senior infielder. Bella Salazar, another senior, will come up after her, followed by Hallie Cutterback. Both Anderson and Salazar flew out in the first inning. The 1-1. Watches that for ball 2. Jocelyn Protzman did allow 2 runs to come aboard last inning, but has had a solid outing so far. Mentioned a relatively inexperienced pitcher in this Highland rotation. Not a regular starter. Usually comes in relief, but has just made it a 2-2 count to Olivia Anderson. So a big learning moment opportunity, just a freshman, Protzman. Drops that one just outside the zone. Full count coming to Olivia Anderson. Payoff pitch. Bounces in the dirt, and Anderson is aboard. Third walk of the day, rather, for Jocelyn Protzman.
First baseman, number 14, Bella Salazar.
I'll bring up Bella Salazar. Flew out in the first. These Washington batters have just gained a little bit more momentum as this game has gone on, reached base a couple of times. Now have Anderson on base after flying out. Salazar looking to do the same. You had Leighton Salazar in the second inning who singled after striking out in her first at-bat. It'll be interesting, the strategy for Highland coach Carrie Wieland, what she chooses to do, how long she leaves Protzman out there if she feels like the Washington batters are starting to figure it out, but still playing with a 2-run lead as Salazar shows bunt, lays it down straight back to Protzman, makes the throw easily, but that will allow Olivia Anderson to advance to second. Now we're going to have Hallie Cutterback, who hit one into center, which would initially look like a routine base hit, and a throwing error allowed her to advance all the way to third, end up scoring, or being the first runner to score for Washington. She hits that one to second. Nothing erroneous about that one. Easy throw over for Barre. And there are two away. Cutterback advances to third. Or Anderson advances to third, rather. That'll allow Mackenzie Messer to come back up.
Running at third base, number 13, Lily Magdafrau.
Pinch runner now for Washington. It's Lillian Magdafrau, the 8th grader. Just trying to get the best base runner you can on for Coach Ben Oberman. Magdafrau does have 3 steals on the year. I would be surprised if she tried to steal home with 2 outs, but is a capable base runner in her 8th grade year for Washington. Could certainly be opportunistic on a pass ball or a throw in the dirt. The 1-0 to Messer is outside for ball 2. Messer's able to reach base. Natalie Hartman will come up after her. Messer had the sacrifice bunt in the second inning. Watches that paint the outside corner of the zone for strike 1. There's a sacrifice fly. I'll correct myself. That drove in that second Demons run. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Big opportunity here for Jocelyn Protzman to hold Washington, to strand a Washington runner at third.
You can do it, Mackenzie.
4-2 lead for the Huskies. The 2-2 to Messer.
Yes.
Hit hard.
Yes.
Bobbled at third, and Messer will cruise into first and drive in a run, and it's a 4-3 ball game.
Now batting the third baseman, number 7.
There's Singbile over there, tried to come across to make the play at third, just rolled over her glove. So it's 4-3 with Natalie Hartman at the plate. She watches that one. Off-speed pitch for strike 1. Hartman flew out to short in the second inning. That one outside for ball 1. Hartman, a consistent starter, as a freshman this year for Washington. 13 hits coming into this one. 2-1. Kalea Gerdes will come up if Hartman's able to reach base. Hits that one hard and does indeed. A base hit into right. Going to third and cruising in with no throw is Messer. So runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Now batting second baseman, number 16, Kalea Gerdes.
Kalea Gerdes Chance to keep the 2-out rally going. Potentially tie this game with the tying run 60 feet from home. This young end of the order for Washington has been able to do some damage with Messer, Hartman, and Gertis. Watches that one. Just sneaks in the zone for strike one. Gertis appearing in her 21st game. Mentioned before, it's just her 8th start. Check swing hitter, and so she'll take her base. And a massive opportunity now for the Demons with their elite one-hitter Leighton Salazar coming up to bat with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Umps are going to have a conversation here. Tony Vandegrift is the home plate umpire. Just getting the call in order. So Leighton Salazar up here with the bases loaded in a 4-3 ball game. She singled back in the second. This is the best batter you could probably ask for if you're Washington, or one of at least. 20 RBI on the year for Salazar. Leading this conference, or leading Class 3, excuse me, as well as the conference, leading the Southeast Conference in hits. And bloops that one into center. Underneath it, though, and making the catch is Fink, and that will retire the side. So a huge escape for Highland. But another run does come aboard for Washington. It's a 4-3 ball game. We will head to the 4th. At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Back here at Washington softball field, the Demons making it a 4-3 ball game in the bottom of the 3rd. Lily Barre, the 2-hitter, leading off for the Highland Huskies. Looking for an upset special. That's hard hit down the left side, but foul. Looking for an upset in the first matchup of this Eddie Jones Invitational. Washington will play West Burlington in their second game. A Davenport Assumption against Highland, so the Huskies will run things right back for game number 2. Swing and a miss for Barre. One and two count for her. She walked in the second, singled in the first, so has reached base in both of her at-bats. But swings and misses that time and strikes out to start the 4th.
Left fielder number 1, Sienna Bell.
4th strikeout of the game for Colby Greiner. She's bounced back well since that 4-run second inning, at least to start this 4th. Didn't give up a run in the 3rd. In the infield in here against Sienna Bell. She singled on a fielder's choice with the bases loaded in the 2nd inning. Hit one toward Leighton Salazar, tried to make the throw to home. Bell struck out in the 1st inning. Bell, just an 8th grader, slaps that one toward 3rd. Hartman bobbled it slightly and unable to make the throw in time, so Bell gets her 2nd hit of the ball game.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20, Kinsey Rush.
We'll bring up Kenzie Rush, who walked in the 2nd, popped one in similar fashion to that hit, straight backward. It was that, her first at-bat was caught by Olivia Anderson. That one hit the fence. Pops it up again, straight backward. That one didn't have enough height on it for Anderson to get underneath it. But an 0-2 count here to Rushu. He's trying to get something going with one away and a runner on first. 4-3 game. Rush, another 8th grader, shows bunt but fouled it. It has hit really well in the 12 log games for
catcher number 22, Adley Sweeting.
Highland. Adley Sweeney back up to bat now. It was a catch made by Anderson, so 2 are away. Good pitch, but just outside to Adley Sweeney. Greiner looking for back-to-back scoreless innings. That one was hit hard, but ripped foul. Sweeting actually batted twice in the 3rd, or in the 2nd rather, that 4-run inning. She let it off. And they batted around. She hits that one hard. It's off the glove of Hartman. Sweeting is safe at first. Runner decided not to go all the way around to 3rd was Bell. But 2 are aboard with 2 outs.
Now batting the pitcher, number 5, Jocelyn Protzman.
I'll bring up Jocelyn Protzman. Ava Sexton coming in to run over at first for Adley Sweeting.
First base, number 15, Ava Sexton.
Runners on 1st and 2nd. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Greiner needing to strand a few. Deals to Protzman. Nice pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Protzman walked in the 2nd, struck out in the 3rd. Swings and misses for strike 2. Big opportunity for both pitchers, one of whom in the batter's box, the other in the circle, looking to send this to the bottom of the 4th at a 1-run game still. And she does just that right down the middle for strike 3. We will go to the bottom of the 4th, still a 4-3 Highland lead on the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
Here at the Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Give me a
engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Did you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Flowers.
Yes.
Create the butter. We talk on all over the out of.
There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that? Cold.
Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get.
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page. Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Summer is here, and Fairway's got you covered all baseball and softball season long. With a large variety and low prices, Fairway is the easy home run choice for all your grocery needs. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
So it was Colby Griner getting out of the top of the fourth inning with 3 strikeouts, and it's Ella Griner trying to do some damage at the plate for Washington. And with a 4-3 Highland lead, but a big opportunity for the Demons. They had the bases loaded with 2 outs to end last inning. Leighton Salazar had a hard hit fly ball into center, but the catch was able to be made over there by Cameron Fink. Ella Griner, who has walked twice, looking to start things off strong for the Demons. Been a good game so far. Hits that one's hard to third. The play is made by Singbile. Hard hit ball, but right into her glove. That'll bring up Colby Griner, but that'll be some relief for Jocelyn Protzman in the circle for Highland. Just getting a 1 pitch out to a really good hitter for Washington, but another one up here in Colby Griner. She watches that one high for ball 1. Colby Griner singled in the first, flew out to right in the second. It's that one straight back. Colby Griner, just a sophomore, has made tremendous strides both in the circle and at the plate. Hit .281 last year, started all 36 games as a freshman in 2024. Just a really exciting part of this Demons' future. Had 32 hits that year. Even competed as an 8th grader, hit .347, started 37 games, so had a bit of a down year in her quote-unquote freshman season. She hits that one hard, but straight toward the glove of Fink in center, and so after 2 hard hit balls by Washington, there are 2 away. That'll bring up Olivia Anderson. She walked in the bottom of the 3rd, started off that inning. Can she get something going now with 2 outs? That will be certain relief for Jocelyn Protzman. Doesn't matter how you get them, an out's an out. It's obviously a good sign for Washington, the contact they've been able to make, but just haven't been able to find the gaps with some of these hits. As this game goes on, Washington being the favored team, Highland's got to feel some momentum continuing to go in their favor. They will certainly be opportunistic to build off of that. As young as they are, that's hit hard to left. It's hooking foul. But underneath it and able to make the grab is the left fielder Bell. And so a 1-2-3 inning. An opportunity missed there for Washington. We will head to the 5th with the Highland Bats coming back up.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Breaking news.
Are you looking for a sports show with intensity?
And we'll see you in court, Mark Cuban, you broke bum.
Are you looking for a sports show with passion?
Moment of silence for the name Wells Fargo Arena.
And are you looking for a sports show with whatever this is.
And today we are counting down Justin Bieber's top 10 girlfriends. That's right.
Make sure to check out Andy and Hunter every Thursday on Prep Sports Plus, breaking down all the high school sports from across the Southeast Iowa region, talking about all your favorite schools such as Washington, Mount Pleasant, Fairfield, Waco, Winfield Mount Union, Pekin, and so much more. Make sure to check out Prep Sports Plus every Thursday at noon on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Your adventure starts here. Capper Auto Group, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram will get you ready in style. Meet with our friendly and experienced team to find a vehicle that gets you on the road and rely on our service shop to keep you there. Capper Auto Group. See yourself the Capper experience.
So after a 3-strikeout inning, Colby Greiner will go back to work. Still playing from behind as Highland looks to add to a 4-3 lead in the 5th inning here at the Eddie Jones Memorial Invitational Tournament in Washington. The first game of 6 slated for you. We'll have 2 of which, both of Washington's games here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. They will play West Burlington in their next game. That one's slated to start at 12:30. Demons looking to fight back and have to get out of another inning. Greiner has held Highland scoreless for the last 2 since their 4-run second inning. Facing off against Maya Singbile here. Singbile singled after a fielding error by Washington. Walked in the 3rd inning. That single came in the 2nd. So he's had some success here this morning against that Demon defense. The 2-1 from Greiner. Popped up towards short. Leighton Salazar underneath it and will make the catch, and there's one away. That'll bring up Caitlin Thoman.
Number 8, Caitlin Thoman.
Thoman's grounded out twice in her 2 at-bats in the 2nd and the 3rd inning. Hits that one hard. That'll get through the gap into center field. So a first pitch hit for Thoman. And it has just been that solid contact, opportunistic as well have the Huskies have been. They've capitalized on some bunts and some slap hits in the infield, and a couple that have leaked into the outfield as well. Haven't had too many hits with a lot of power underneath them, but have just found the gaps a couple of times, taken advantage of a few Washington fielding errors as well, and that's attributed to their lead. Looking to add to it here with 1 away. Casey Schneiblin at the plate. She has walked twice today. Umpire just cleaning up home plate. Infield is in. Schneiblin has shown bunt here in this at-bat. Another chance maybe for those opportunistic Huskies. She can lay down a clean one. Instead goes for the slap hit, and it's over the head of Hartman, but snuck into foul territory there down the 3rd baseline. That was a well-placed slap hit by Schneiblin. Fine just outside by inches. Fine margins, of course, when you're trying to lay those hits down. So 1-2 count instead. That one low, 2-2. Leadoff hitter Cameron Fink will come up next. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Colby Greiner.
Now batting center fielder number 2, Cameron Fink.
That'll bring up Fink. Struck out herself back in the 3rd inning. Singled in the 2nd, grounded out to lead off the game for the Huskies. Another chance for a scoreless inning for Washington. Fink laid that bunt down. Looking to bunt down the first base line. would be quite the play if she can reach first. But we saw a fielder's choice score a run earlier for the visiting Huskies. I think maybe just trying to make Washington overthink it in the field. Takes a big swing at that one that time, though, and it's an 0-2 count. Colby Griner has looked much more dialed in after it looked like Highland was going to be able to figure her out. She hasn't, and drops that one low in the zone for strike 3. A nice outing, or a nice inning for Colby Griner. We will go to the bottom of the 5th here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Wolf Floral, you'll find everything you need to spruce up your summer. Located on the southeast corner of the Washington Square, we've got you covered from small gift items to the finest floral arrangements around. Wolf Floral, unique by choice, not by chance. Still a 4-3 ball game between Highland and Washington. The visiting Huskies still up in the game, but a really nice outing for Colby Griner in the circle. Has brought the Washington bats back up, starting with Bella Salazar here to lead off at the bottom of the 5th. Salazar grounded out in the 3rd, flew out in the 1st. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. Still facing off against Jocelyn Protzman. Her biggest outing of the season. She'd only pitched just over an inning in relief work coming into this game. Drops that one into the zone for strike 1, or for strike 2 rather. So a big opportunity for Protzman, a young player, just a freshman for this Highland team, had a strong outing as Salazar pops that one up. Catch is made. That time by Addison Protzman, who's playing as the flex player, not in the batting order for Highland, but playing over there at first. That'll bring Hallie Cuddeback back to the plate. Singled back in the 3rd, was able to reach, or singled back in the 2nd rather, was able to reach 3rd base on a couple of throwing errors, grounded out in the 3rd inning. And pitch low for ball 1. Cuddeback hits that one hard towards 2nd. Throw over from her knees was Barre. Nice play made there by the second baseman, and there are 2 away.
Now batting the left fielder, number 23, Mackenzie Messer.
Took a hop right in front of her and had to just crouch down, make the throw from her knees. But was able to, no problem in the end, and there are 2 away. Mackenzie Messer, who has had some good production from the plate today. Sacrifice fly, drove in a run in the 2nd inning. She singled and drove in a run in the 3rd on an error. Bunted that time and was able to reach base. There's actually a slap hit toward 3rd that was off the glove of Singbile over there for Highland. Looking to get something going with 2 outs. Up 2-0 in the count. Watches that one paint the inside of the zone for strike 1. You can This end of the order has had some good production for Coach Ben Oberman's side. That'll be a promising sign. It's almost the usual suspects for Washington in the hitting department that need to get something going here late as they try and take this lead back. It's a 3-1 count now to Messer. Layton Salazar has kept her hitting streak going, singled in second but flew out and struck out. Ella Griner's walked twice but was stranded both times. Colby Griner did single in the first but has flown out and grounded out since. And a 4th ball to Messer, so she is aboard with 2 away.
Now batting the third baseman, number 7, Natalie Hartman.
Bring up Natalie Hartman. She singled back in the 3rd. Flew out in the 2nd. And she get an end of the order, 2-out rally going. That one low for ball 1. Grim to this Highland team. They're a youthful group. This is a good program usually. Trying to build something with some young players this season. Has fought really well in this game against one of the best teams in Class 3. Washington's pitching has had plenty of hype all year long, but this team has been decent at the plate as well. They've driven in 172 runs. It's the 5th most in the class. 196 base hits. It's 4th in Class 3 as well. Same with their 48 doubles. They've also walked the most times. They're smart batters. That was a good pitch, though, from Protzman. It's 2-2. Big pitch coming for Jocelyn Protzman, trying to get out of this 5th inning. Go 2 straight scoreless innings for Washington. That one in the dirt, though. That's going to allow Messer to advance to 2nd. Full count here to Natalie Hartman. Tying run at 2nd. The 3-2 is upstairs for ball 4, and there are 2 aboard with 2 outs. So that'll bring up an 8th grader, Kalea Gertis.
16, Kalia Gertis.
Kalia Gertis, you wouldn't guess that she's just an 8th grader with her outing today. Singled on an error, was hit by a pitch last inning, or in the 3rd inning, excuse me. Huge opportunity here for her. Takes a big swing and a miss for strike 1. Nice first pitch by Protzman. The 0-1, outside for ball 1. Washington looking to bounce back from that 4-0 2nd inning. They've worked their way back well in this game. Had some good contact on Protzman. She's done well as well in the circle going the distance. This is a Demons team that has won their last 4 games since that 11-3 loss they took to a really good Carlisle team a couple of weeks ago. Beat Mount Pleasant twice. Central League clinched the conference against Fairfield on Thursday. Curtis bounces that one foul. 1-2 count. Curtis has just 5 hits, including the one in the 2nd inning. What an opportunity for the 6th. It's that one hard foul and continues to battle in this at-bat. Going to be Jocelyn Protzman, freshman pitcher, against an 8th grade hitter here. 1-2. Looped foul down the right side. And the next batter for Washington needs no introduction. If Gertis can reach base, it will bring up Leighton Salazar again with 2 outs. Would be a similar situation to the 3rd inning as well. If Gertis singles and no runners come across, it would load the bases. Well taken pitch there for ball 2. That was how Washington ended the 3rd inning. Here's the 2-2 to Gertis. Swing and hit into center, underneath it, and unable to make the catch, or no, making the catch, excuse me. I thought it had bounced on the ground, but instead a diving catch by Cameron Frink ends the inning.
At the end of 5, Highland
And
4,
Highland
Washington
escapes.
3.
We will go to the top of the 6th. They still have a 4-3 lead intact.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
And instead, that diving catch by Fink ends this game in 5. Highland hangs on for a 4-3 upset win. Credit to them, that big 4-out second inning, or 4-run second inning. Washington just unable to cut into it. So the Demons will have to look to bounce back in their next game. That'll be coming up in a bit here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. 4:30 first pitch time slated for Washington against West Burlington. We'll take a break. We'll come back with a bit of a game break between those 2 games. But the final once again here, Highland defeats Washington 4-3. At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace. Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Did you know that Pop-Tarts are horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Wow, yes, read the bottom. We talk on all over the world. Out of
There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that? Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page. Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Summer is here, and Fairway's got you covered all baseball and softball season long. With a large variety and low prices, Fairway is the easy home run choice for all your grocery needs. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
Breaking news.
Are you looking for a sports show with intensity?
And we'll see you in court, Mark Cuban, you broke bum.
Are you looking for a sports show with passion?
Moment of silence for the name Wells Fargo Arena.
And are you looking for a sports show with whatever this is?
And today we are counting down Justin Bieber's top 10 girlfriends. That's right.
Make sure to check out Andy and Hunter every Thursday on Prep Sports Plus, breaking down all the high school sports from across the Southeast Iowa region, talking about all your favorite schools such as Washington, Mount Pleasant, Fairfield, Waco, Winfield Mount Union, Pekin, and so much more. Make sure to check out Prep Sports Plus every Thursday at noon on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Your adventure starts here. Capper Auto Group, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram will get you ready in style. Meet with our friendly and experienced team to find a vehicle that gets you on the road and rely on our service shop to keep you there. Capper Auto Group. See yourself the Capper experience.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
At Wolf Floral, you'll find everything you need to spruce up your summer. Located on the southeast corner of the Washington Square, we've got you covered from small gift items to the finest floral arrangements around. Wolf Floral, unique by choice, not by chance.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Welcome back to Washington Softball Stadium. This is the Fairway Game Break. The Demons falling in their first game of the Eddie Jones Memorial Invitational here at home, 4-3 to Highland. Jack Knowlton joined by Washington Demons coach Ben Oberman. And coach, it was a tough outing in the first one, but a tight game. Colby Greiner went the distance for Washington. Obviously, it was that 4-run second inning that really, ended up being the difference maker in the game. What did you see from Colby in that moment? How did you think she kind of responded to that? Maybe what can she learn from giving up that big inning and trying to bounce back from it?
Yeah, we know we need Colby, and she pushed through that bad inning and she found it eventually. So that's hopefully a confidence builder for Colby. because she, after that second inning, she limited the walks, was working ahead in the count, and she was what she's capable of being. So really happy for her that she battled through it. But in a time game like that, that's the unfortunate thing about this weekend stuff is 5-inning game, that thing goes 7. I mean, who knows what happens, but we gave them double-digit free bases via walk, error, or pass ball, wild pitch, and you just can't do that and expect to win consistently. I thought we battled. Thought our hitters had good approaches, good at bats. Our center fielder made some great plays on us, and that happens in this game. But the limiting the free bases, that's key.
You mentioned, I mean, the time game, I was going to say, it seemed like, Washington's bats kind of figuring things out as the game went along. The end of the order in particular, I know there's a lot of young players in there. Kalia Gertis in particular, I thought had a good day. What did you like from them? Obviously some players that are going to be a big part of this team's future.
They had good at bats. They weren't swinging at bad pitches. They were patient. They were selective. And they battled. They worked deep in the counts, and really, the bottom of our order was our strong suit in that one, and kept us in it. And credit those kids. They're young. They're going to keep getting better. And you mentioned Kalia. I mean, she had a great at bat there, and the center fielder just made a diving play on her. And if that drops, it ties the ball game up, and we're at Salazar at the top of the order. But I'm really happy and proud of how we battled offensively. We hit the ball well. Just a frustrating loss because beat ourselves a little bit.
And obviously have to bounce back from it quickly. You play doubleheaders all season long, but what's kind of the strategy? Maybe what's your message to the team to recover from that loss, knowing you have the quick turnaround coming up here against West Burlington?
Yeah, we're gonna play a good team. So I know the girls are a little disappointed in that first one, hopefully, and that should sting because I feel like we are the better team. So we got to let that burn a little bit and come back and play against a good West Burlington team that can swing it pretty well. And we've got to finish the week strong. It's been a long week, a little tired, and we've had a lot of emotional wins here this week too. And that's what happens sometimes, these weekend things. But this is our last one. We want to finish on a high note.
Washington will go up against West Burlington at 12:30 here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. Coach, appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.